Versatile Infotainment provides thousands of informative videos of our viewers. If you want more informative videos, please like and subscribe our channel. So let's go our topic.
With a net worth of $25 million, Brie Larson is an American actor, screenwriter, director, poet, singer-songwriter, and musician. As a teenager, Brie Larson acted in several supporting parts in comedy movies before breaking into the spotlight. She established herself in Hollywood throughout the years with several prominent parts, such as Captain Marvel in the 2019 movie of the same name. Throughout her career, Larson has received numerous honors, such as a Golden Globe and an Academy Award. She has a long history as a writer and director in addition to her performing career. Brie Larson is also a social activist who works on problems of gender equality. Early years. On October 1st, 1989, Brianne Sidoni de Saulniers was born in Sacramento, California. Growing up with her sister, Brie spoke French under the guidance of her parents, who were chiropractors. She claims that having been homeschooled for the most of her youth shaped her artistic abilities. She began creating her own screenplays for movies at the age of 6 with the intention of becoming an actress. She became the youngest individual to ever be admitted to the American Conservatory Theater when she was 6 years old. Brie moved to Los Angeles with her mother and sister when she was 7 years old, following the divorce of her parents. According to Brie, they were living in extreme poverty in California, with each of them owning just 3 pieces of clothing. She took up the theatrical name Larson after relocating to Los Angeles, as it was more pronounced than her real last name. Career. In a segment of The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Larson played a girl in a parody of a Barbie ad while she was still a little child. The young actor went on to perform in other television shows like Popular and Touched by an Angel. As a young woman, one of her first major performances was in the sitcom Raising Dad. After that, she starred in comedies including Sleepover and 13 Going on 30, as well as the Disney Channel film Right on Track. Her CD, Finally Out of PA, which she released when she was barely 11 years old, included singles that were featured on MTV and radio stations. In 2006, she landed a significant part in the critically panned movie Hoot. Following several unsuccessful attempts to secure movie roles, Larson was cast in a recurring role on the television series United States of Tara. 3 seasons of the show were cancelled. She became a member of the Tanner Hall Company in 2009, and her humorous performance earned her recognition. She went on to play teenage characters in films such as Just Peck and Housebroken. 2010 saw Brie perform in a staging of the drama Our Town. She went on to have roles in films including Greenberg, Rampart, and Scott Pilgrim vs. The World. Her first short film, which she co-wrote and co-directed, was completed by 2012. But as a teenager, Brie Larson kept making appearances in films, including 21 Jump Street and The Trouble with Bliss. Having starred in the television series Community and co-written and co-directed a short film, Larson's big break as an adult performer came when she was cast in Short Term 12. She played the first major role of her career, and critics praised her widely for it. She went on to play parts in films such as The Gambler, Don John, and The Spectacular Now. She starred in 3 films in 2015: Room, Trainwreck, and Digging for Fire. The latter movie brought Brie a BAFTA, a Golden Globe, and an Academy Award for Best Actress. She then starred in Conti 17 after making her comeback with Free Fire in 2016. Larson made an appearance in the memoir adaptation of Jeanette Walls' The Glass Castle later that year. Basmati Blues was her next release, and then she starred in and directed Unicorn Store. She signed one of her biggest roles to date in 2019. That of the lead in Captain Marvel. In Avengers, in Game, she played the same character once more. With a global box office receipt of $2.79 billion, it became the highest-earning movie ever. Captain Marvel's salary. Brie Larson made a total of $5 million after starring in the Marvel Cinematic Universe blockbuster Captain Marvel. Her Avenger Endgame pay was never disclosed, although actors usually get paid more the more times they played the same characters in the MCU. Endorsements. Brie Larson has partnered with a number of well-known companies over the years, taking advantage of her increasing popularity and allure. she signed a significant endorsement contract with Nissan in the beginning of 2020 to serve as the face of their refuse to compromise campaign, which promoted the Nissan Sentra. The ad emphasized the value of empowerment and the necessity of never settling for less than what one deserves in life or when making purchases. Brie Larson has also starred in advertisements for a number of different companies, demonstrating her adaptability and marketability. Brie Larson is expected to sign more endorsement contracts and commercial agreements as her career takes off, demonstrating her standing as a well-known and powerful person in Hollywood. Actual property? It was revealed in 2019 that Brie Larson had made two noteworthy real estate investments. For $3.04 million, she bought a single property in Malibu, California. There are 2,100 square feet of living space on this hilltop property with views of the Pacific Ocean. Succulents and Italian cypresses dominate the outside space, which includes a swimming pool behind a stone stairway. That year, she also made another purchase, paying $1.06 million for a home in the San Fernando Valley's Woodland Hills enclave. With 3,583 square feet, the house is much larger than her Malibu property, even if it was less expensive. Fresh updates and improvements to the home include brand new stainless steel appliances and ebony hardwood floors. In addition, there are plenty of facilities in the rear, such as a fire pit, jacuzzi, spa, and lush meadows. Moreover, a covered gazebo provides stunning views of the valley floor. In the real estate market, Larson had an active 2019. She also made $2.17 million off of the sale of a home in the hip and artistic Laurel Canyon neighborhood. The home has a private spa, exposed beam ceilings, and 2,900 square feet of living area. Although Brie would have been able to finance her two purchases later that year with the proceeds from the sale of this house, she actually lost money on the entire transaction. She paid $2.25 million for the house when she first bought it in 2016. Thus, she suffered a small loss of $80,000. For an A-list star in Hollywood like Brie Larson, no big problem. Brie Larson made a tidy $1.04 million when she sold her longtime Studio City residence in 2020. Given that she paid $885,000 for the home when she first bought it in 2009, she most definitely made money on the real estate transaction this time around. Furthermore, Larson's house appears to have been the target of a bidding war, as it was listed for $1.29 million before selling for $1.04 million. The modest house has two fireplaces, tile flooring, crown molding, and less than 2,000 square feet of living area. There is a saltwater pool and spa in the outdoor space.